Honorable Odeneye Kehinde Olusegun's Midas touch in Ogun East Senatorial District.
It's been very challenging, but very good. Very challenging in the sense that before 2010, I was not a politician. Though I've been doing one thing or the other to support even politicians and also my people in the federal constituency that I currently represent. But why the challenges have not affected me in any way is the fact that, as I said earlier, I lived in Ijebu Ode-Odogbolu and Ijebu Northeast for some years. That means I lived within the areas that I represent presently. So I know the people, I know the challenges they have been faced with, and I was already prepared because I was involved in one program or the other to give back to the society even before joining politics. So I was already prepared for a better forum where I will be able to represent people, and I will be able to add smiles to the faces of the people very well. So because I know the people very well, it was so easy for me to plan after the election. So I already know what to give to the people. And again, I'm a kind of person that believes in human development and capital development. You see, capital development is attracting projects and infrastructures to the constituency where I represent, and human development is also empowering my people. So before the election, I already had this in mind that if I won, these are what I was going to start with. And as God will have it, I won. So when I came into the National Assembly, it was not too challenging because I already have a program. It's been very fine. Yes, the only challenge there is because coming from private sector to public sector.
In any organized human society, particularly one in which democracy has been allowed to thrive, people will naturally look up to their representatives and leaders to positively affect their lives.
I can tell you that I've seen many of our representatives that went to Abuja and came back. If you permit me to say, people that know me know that I'm a very straightforward person. I don't play hide and seek. If Odeneye has not been representing well, I will say so openly, even to his face.
Like Yoruba adage says, Omo to ba se dáadáa, not shepa. Omo to ba se dáadáa, to ba mowo we, abagba jeun. You see, kind of another, he knows when to accelerate. He knows when to have the brake, and he knows when to move.
Honorable Odeneye is very respectful. He's very gentle. He doesn't arrogate anything to himself that is in the House of Representatives. He mingles with everybody, you know, and his approach is very palatable. You know, the way he relates, the way he interacts, the way he talks to the people, you know, made everybody to like him. As a person, you know, I'm a Muslim. If he's not good, I can't say on the other that he's good. What I'm saying, you should take it from that. Odeneye is a very good man. He has fulfilled most of the promises. He did not propagate what he did before. But when I saw it on paper, I say kudos to him.
I'm comfortable with what God has done for me. Are you with me? But to him, Odeneye is doing well. To buy the side, let you go back, Lenny. People should support Oloni and people tell me about one bed. People will still like him to be there back. Ṣé bá ti rí òun, àwọn àgbàlagbà wọ́n ní èṣù tá bá ti bọ̀ lọ́dún tó ti pẹ́ ni, ó sọ ṣàǹgẹ́lì tá ti gbúrú ẹ lọ. Now, what is it that we want? Health-wise, health is important. Without health, you are nothing. If you don't have good health, you are good as a dead fellow.
Like every community, the people of Ijebu Ode-Odogbolu-Ijebu Northeast Federal Constituency of Ogun State, Southwest Nigeria, have for many years yearned for a leader who would redefine governance.
Hon Odeneye Kehinde ó lọ s'Abuja lákọ̀ọ́kọ́ ó ṣe dáadáa. Àìmọye àwọn èèyàn ló empower fún ní kíní akoto hairdresser o, máṣíìnì ìránṣọ o. Àìmọye pàápàá ló dá lókòwò ló ṣí ṣọ́ọ̀bù fún. Látorí ẹsẹ̀ mi pàápàá ó sanwó ilé àìmọye èèyàn. Èmi tí mo wà lórí ìjókòó yìí torí pé mo tẹ̀lé ní 2010-11 títí di ọjọ́ ìní òun ló ń sanwó ilé mi. Ó yìí ń san di bí mo ṣe ń sọ ní ọdún tí mo wà yìí ó yìí ń san.
Ọ̀rẹ́ ará ìlú ni wọ́n, because wọn kì í ṣe honourable tó máa ń fúnyàn lẹ́ja jẹ, honourable tó máa ń kọ́yàn bó ṣe máa ń pẹja ni wọ́n.
To have deeper meaning for them, a leader that can drive positive change to the order of representing the constituency and its people, a leader who will be accountable to the people, such a leader that abhors corruption and abuse of power, a leader who would strengthen the voice of the people in the decision-making process. The expectations were quite high for reasons of bad previous representations. The fates are always very just. They give back to every human, every people, and every race what they rightly deserve. Therefore, fate, playing its part so very perfectly, it brought Honorable Odeneye Kehinde Olusegun, candidate of the All Progressives Congress (APC), to rescue Ijebu Central Federal Constituency from the throes of bad legislative representation.
We have seen people that are taking the ticket for Senate, for Rep, for other things. We have not seen any equal of Kehinde.
Since the time I've been in politics, Odeneye, before God and man, I'm telling you this, is the first person, if you want me to grade them, I give him number 1. Closely followed by one other person that represented us from Ayepe. His name was Gbenga Oduaye. Gbenga Oduaye did his best, but I'm telling you, Odeneye outsmarted me.
Àwọn kan ti jáde lọ àárín nǹkan tó ń ṣe.
Látìgbà tí a ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ democracy since 1999 wípé à ń yan rep lọ sí Abuja, kò tí ì sí rep tó ṣiṣẹ́ takuntakun bí ṣe Kehinde Odeneye.
Kehinde Odeneye have made people to know their rights and what belongs to them. We didn't know that there's something there for us.
This member of the Nigeria's House of Representatives is one who strongly believes that development of people, community and society, though it's about progress, can never come by accident. Rather, it comes by the gift of effective planning, unfeigned commitment, efficient leadership, responsive servanthood, and dynamic attitude to service. Since 2011, when he moved over to the House of Representatives in Abuja, the amiable politician has left no one in doubt about his poise for purposeful leadership. This young and very focused politician continues to remind people of his constituency that as part of his development agenda, he will give the constituency a new lease of life.
I've had various empowerment programs, but there are 3 classified ones that I call mega because of the scope and because of the reach as well. Is it my promise to the people of Ijebu Ode-Odogbolu and Ijebu Northeast at the time I was campaigning was simple, that I am going to do women development programs and capital development, because I believe that the two must go hand in hand. If we develop the people, definitely the community will develop. And you cannot develop one at the expense of the other. So I believe that the two has to be done. One, the human development programs are strictly and particularly empowerment programs. I'm such a person that believes that I don't expect people to be running after politicians at all times. A politician must be ready and be able to leave marks even when he's no longer occupying the political office. And what is that mark? The mark is such that you teach people how to fish and not give them fish at all times. So that was what I had in mind even at the point I was making up my mind to contest for elections.
He identified education and human capital development as key to opening the doors through which the dividends of democracy will flow to the people.
I never knew Honorable Kehinde Odeneye before we went into politics. But I can say that it is very fortunate to meet the type of him, because meeting him in politics, he doesn't play politics to grab anything into his purse, but for the welfare of our people at Ijebu here. Without any gainsay, I can say that Kehinde Odeneye, being in the House of Representatives, we've been enjoying him in the sense that he has been empowering our people so much.
He had empowered severally. The first time he empowered, almost the whole Ogun East was touched.
I started my politics from Lagos State. Wọ́n ṣe ilé kò ṣe nǹkan tó èmi ò rẹ́ni tó ṣe nǹkan tó ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. A kọ́ ọmọ sílé iṣẹ́, a ṣe freedom fún wọn. A tún máa sọ ní gbàgede pé ẹ má sanwó fún wọn, mo ti sanwó wọn. Ó lójú ẹni tó lè ṣe. Àwọn Yorùbá máa ní kò possible kí olóògùn kó ṣe oògùn ọ̀fẹ́ fún yàn kó tún kó wọ ẹ̀lẹ̀. In fact, he's a man of all people.
In all civilized democracies, politicians of integrity like Honorable Odeneye Kehinde expect the people to always have reasons to believe them.
Because I lived with the people right from when I was young, I know their needs, I know what will make them happy, and I think I know what to bring smiles to their faces. I know what agitates their minds, and I also know what they have gotten so far from politicians that have represented that constituency. So it was not as if I just came and started doing something. No, I came in with a prepared mind of giving back to the society, knowing fully well the kind of people that I'm going to be representing. So it made it a bit easy for me.
And so they strive always to match words with actions. From the outset, therefore, Honorable Odeneye wasted no time as he had immediately swung into action to redefine legislative governance and leadership.
Like I said, he has surpassed all his predecessors. There's nothing that he has promised that he has not fulfilled. I put it back as his background, his upbringing. But then he's not the first Christian to go, and he won't be the last. He's not the first person to go. He's not the first Muslim to go. It's just that he is his man, and he chooses to do according to what he says. So what I'm saying is that Kehinde has done very well. He's not a man of many words, if you know him very well. And if he promises one, be sure that that one will be immediately pursued and delivered. He had done a lot. He has delivered. We are proud of him.
Ṣé rí pé empowerment tó ṣe the first time yẹn ó mú tẹ́pọ̀ àwọn ènìyàn fi nífẹ̀ẹ́ pé lè tó tẹ̀rántàn mi kúnnú yìí ń kọ́ ó tọ́kàn fún ní tíkẹ́ẹ̀tì fún second time. Adúpẹ́ Dèjì Àmúsà lọ House of Rep bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn bọ̀ nǹkan tí Odeneye ṣe Dèjì Àmúsà ò ṣe.
Ó yàtọ̀ sí àwọn aṣojú tá a ti ní, kì í ṣe aṣojú oní 40 naira, kì í ṣe àwọn ní rice Congo kankan. Bá ti ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí kò tí ì tó oṣù mẹ́ta tó yìí lọ ṣí ilé ìkẹ́kọ̀ọ́ vocationary center ní Ìtọ́rin tí mo tẹ̀lé débẹ̀ tí mo fojú mi rí eléyìí gan fún mi ní ààyè láti máa tẹ̀lé káàkiri pé torí pé ẹni tó ṣe é fọkàn tẹ́ ni.
We've been having representative for the constituency. Hon Kehinde Odeneye is the best so far because within the team, within the local government, within the constituency, he has done a lot.
This is the first man that will be representing us at the House of Representatives that has come back home and give what he said to our people in terms of education, in terms of rural development, in terms of health, housing, and so on and so forth. Even in terms of agricultural skills, he has been doing a great over there.
Èmo ní báyìí ọ̀jẹ̀ fún ẹgbẹ́ olùbáyìí bọ́tọ̀ Odeneye gbìyànjú tèmi rí o tòrò rẹ̀ empowerment tó ṣe yẹn jọ tí mo ti wà lóṣèlú mi ò rí o ẹni tó tún ṣorú ẹ̀ ó náà ní Tọ́lá Bánjọ pọ̀ kò tí ì tó tọ́ Odeneye.
Honorable Odeneye also realizes that the availability of qualitative and durable critical infrastructure greatly helps to unveil comprehensive development strategy, especially for a district like Ogun East.
Àwọn olówó ìlú yẹn kọ̀ọ̀kan wọ́n kọ lẹ́tà sí wọn pé primary school wọn kan ti wó pé sọ àwọn ọmọ ò ráyè láti jókòó síbẹ̀ mọ́ rárá pé òjò jẹ́ kí wọ́n gbádùn. So nígbà tí wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn a rí kí ènìyàn kan ṣe nǹkan kan later on nígbà tó yá a rí pé wọ́n wó building yẹn ti wó lulẹ̀ pátápátá tí kò sí páànù lórí ẹ̀ mọ́ a rí pé wọ́n kọ́ wọ́n kùn wọ́n kàn àwọn kan tẹ̀ sọ pé wípé àwọn ọmọ ìlú tó wà ní ìrìn àjò náà ṣe wọ́n kàn ní bóyá àwọn Lion Club ni wọ́n ṣe so wọ́n àwọn báyìí pé mo ní àkúmẹ́ni tí ó ṣiṣẹ́ yẹn bẹ́ẹ̀ tí inú mi dùn yìí pé nígbà tí wọ́n máa parí iṣẹ́ yẹn tí wọ́n máa kọ orúkọ sí wọ́n kọ orúkọ Honorable Kehinde Odeneye sí tó kọ́ classroom fún wọn in fact ó fi fáànù sí toilet wà ń bẹ̀ in fact àwọn ọmọ yẹn àdúrà ni wọ́n ṣe lójoojúmọ́.
fún first time tó kọ́kọ́ ṣe yẹn a rí pé bó ṣe kọ́ school sí Odo-Ogbolu ó kọ́ síbi ìlú kan tí wọ́n ń pè bẹ̀ ní Ìgbìlẹ̀ Parako primary school kò ṣe pé bóyá renovation ló ṣe ó ṣe foundation ni tó dẹ̀ parí ẹ̀ bóyá about 3 or 4 classrooms ló ṣe síbẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ló ṣe sí Ijebu Ode ó gbé transformer síbòmí ìbẹ́ náà ló ṣe látàn so bó ṣe ń tọ́ṣe Odo-Ogbolu ló tọ́ṣì Ijebu Ode ó ṣàmì sọ pé the 3 local governments lòun tọ́ṣì kàmáṣe wa sọ pé empowerment.
Thus, through astute management of resources and his dogged determination to give the constituency a facelift, he has facilitated more projects across his constituency than every other person in previous representations.
There is no way a politician will never offend you one way or the other, unless you don't want to be truthful to yourself. But when you call him or call his attention to what is happening, he will give up. Just of recent, his PA called me that we are going to commission some projects being facilitated by Honorable Odeneye, and I'm one of the people that are going to commission one, the health center in Eron, Ogbogo. It's a joint local place. So we built a very beautiful health center for them. That I'm the one that's going to commission it for them. There's no way we ever regret. Where he's represented, forget about Brown as a personal something. The people that voted for him, they needed him a lot, and he's there for them always. Health center, that side, I don't think they have any of such. That health center is going to be paying for the nurses. He said it there when he was reading his address. His welcome address there. He's going to pay for the nurses, the security, and all sorts of. I was moved. Voluntarily, I donated 2 or 3 funds for them there that I will give them.
It is very encouraging and heartwarming that supporters and even antagonists of the Ogbogbò-born federal lawmaker.
I would say that he's very open and is easy to assess, unlike so many other politicians that even call them, several calls they won't respond. If you send a text message, they won't reply. But any message, send text to Honorable Odeneye, before you know he will respond. Even there was a time we had an issue with some people in this community, and the police SSS took them to Abuja. I just sent a text message that some of your community people, they are already in Abuja. What can you do? Immediately he went there to meet them. And you know, he's having this personal relationship with the people, and which I quite appreciate. Because so many of the politicians, they don't have that close relationship with people they are representing. It's only when they come to campaign that you see them. After that, they're incommunicado. But he is not like that. He's always around to meet with the people. When you have sent message, he will respond. Talk to him on phone. If you miss your call, he's going to call you back. And that communication is actually flowing.
Now agrees that Honorable Odeneye Kehinde has a Midas touch in dealing with the development gaps in the constituency.
First and foremost, I'm not an imam, I'm not a pastor, but I believe in God. We, because of the experience we have, because of the education we had in the university and things like that, we can get data and start analyzing data. But from Islam that I believe in, there's something we call kun fayakun. Say it and it will happen. Only God has that. First and foremost, I want to tell you that Odeneye, his first coming, his second coming was ordained by God. I mean, that is the first thing. Was ordained. After that, because we all say, that is right. So after it has been ordained by God Almighty over there, then his performance here will now add to the value. Will now enable him to have a very smooth say. But the first thing, my brother, don't forget about it, is God Almighty. Then is your performance. And he has been doing that. He has been bringing back home. He has been assisting a lot of people. The dividend of democracy is there. We have senators, even though not from my party. But our Honorable Odeneye, when we say you are sending somebody to a place in Abuja, it's quite different from a chairman being in the local council. That is the closest to the grassroots. Not many people, the way people come to me in the council area, they may not from here say they are going to Abuja. But if that representative there decides to stay there without coming back home and give to the people there, the constituency, there's nothing anybody can do until they wait for them and constitutionally probably change him if he or she decides to go another time. But because he has not been doing that, he has been coming home regularly. He is available to his constituents. There is no way that anybody, apart from sacrifice, will say he has not been performed.
Honorable Odeneye has sustained efforts aimed at providing modest electricity and water supply, healthcare structures, and all such amenities that will add value to the quality of life of the people.
There is a girl in my house. The mother is in jail. The father is dead. The girl was roaming about on the streets. And I called Honorable Odeneye, my Oga, please, you'll be helping people. I have a girl in my street roaming about. The father is late. What can you do? He said, are you sure, AJ? What is going on? Where is the girl? Please go and take that girl right now and keep her in your house. How old is she? I said, sir, she's 17 years. AJ, when they come, they log you. Can you take care of this girl? I said, yes. Okay. Take the girl to your house. Take her to be your own daughter. Honorable Odeneye gave the girl a scholarship. I think the girl is in SS2 now, going to SS3. He's paying his feeding money every month. Everything that pertains to the girl is responsible for it now. Thank God for the girl, because she believed there is no hope again, and he brought hope into the girl's life.
Because ìjẹ́rìí ayé nìjẹ́rìí àlìkíámù inú àwẹ̀kẹ́ la wà. Ẹlẹ́dàá tí Honorable Odeneye Kehinde dùn nínú tí wọ́n bá ṣe àdúrà, ẹlẹ́dàá wọn ṣe àdúrà. Èmi náà wọ́n pé ní orígun mẹ́rẹ̀ẹ̀rin àgbáyé tí wọ́n ti ń kírun lọ́wọ́ báyìí, tí wọ́n ti ń gbàwẹ̀ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ tí àwẹ̀ ò dẹ̀ tí tán, gbogbo àdúrà tó máa ṣe nípa wọn máa mú wọn. Ọmọ kan wà, ọmọ yẹn wà ní local government ni, ó ní bàbá kò ní ìyá. Bàbá ẹnìkan ló ń dá wọn bí màmá ẹ ṣe bí tán ló kú. Ọmọ yẹn kọ́ṣẹ́. Nígbà tán sọ, wọ́n ní kán lọ gba fọ́ọ̀mù. Èmi tẹ̀ sọ pé mo ní fọ́ọ̀mù wo náà ń gbà. Wọ́n ṣẹ̀ ń gba fọ́ọ̀mù ni. wọn ò ní fún wọn ní irinṣẹ́ pé ń sìn náà fi máa ṣe ojúṣàájú but alhamdulillah pé ẹni yẹn gba irinṣẹ́ yẹn kódà ó ti ní ṣọ́ọ̀bù nsìn because àwọn Yorùbá ló pa lówe àtàwọn àgbàlagbà pé tí ebi bá kúrò nù ṣẹ́ ṣẹ́bù ṣe in fact tó wá pé bí ogbà àwọn honorable ṣe ń ṣe lélẹ̀ òṣèlú máa wù wá.
The people of Ijebu Ode-Odogbolu-Ijebu North-East Federal Constituency have continued to praise the resolve of the young federal lawmaker to reposition the constituency.
I didn't follow the effect of House of Rep before. My own is only governor and the presidency. The governor of this state, by the grace of God, His Excellency Senator Ijebu Ode-Odogbolu-Ijebu, is a family friend, a friend of mine. I follow the governors and whoever dare to be the president. That is my mission. House of Rep, House of Senate, I don't deal with them. I open my heart for such with Hon Odeneye Kehinde. Any House of Rep that has been represented Ijebu Ode-Odogbolu and Atan for a long time ago, I don't know them, they don't know me. But my own is to create the governor. The governor is what I believe that can do it all without knowing that some other people are still there. Because what Odeneye has been doing for a long time ago, since I've known him now, I don't know what to say. It pulled my feet off the ground. I can't imagine him doing such thing. The health center, the people that were there now, I met one guy day before yesterday in the Ijebu Ode. And like you don't know me, money no. Health center. Can you imagine? Where the little man knows me through Odeneye's connection.
While vigorously pursuing the welfare and health programs and projects, Honorable Odeneye is also not unmindful of the place of education and empowerment of young people. According to the lawmaker, education remains the fulcrum for a sound socio-economic development.
Going to the rep, even third time and fourth time, I am not against it. What I'm saying is that for somebody that has done very well, he deserves to be promoted. If he wants to go for rep 10 times, I will campaign for him. If he wants to take the plunge and go for the Senate, I will use my whatever little that I have throughout this, the Ogun East Territorial District to campaign for him. And I'll let them know that this is a son that has done, if he can handle the federal constituency very well, there's nothing stopping him from handling the senatorial constituency very well. So either way, let him pray to his God, but I don't want him to stop. He should either reconsider having the House of Rep once again or go for the top.
Honorable Odeneye has contributed immensely to human capital development by empowering over 3,500 constituents who cut across political party divides.
Let me just quickly correct this impression. One, it's not just in that constituency alone, but the whole of Ogun East Senatorial District. There has never been any time that any federal lawmaker, either senator or House of Rep member, returns back to the National Assembly. So my own will be the first time that such is happening. And I first and foremost give glory to God for such opportunity. And I will forever be thankful to the people of Ijebu Ode-Odogbolu and Ijebu North-East for such opportunity that was given to me to represent them second time in the National Assembly. A jinx was broken and history was made. You see, I will not say people didn't have option, but I think it's just an appreciation of the good work I started in 2011. To the extent that anywhere you go in Ijebu Ode-Odogbolu and Ijebu North, it's even beyond my constituency. If you go to Abeokuta, people talk about Odeneye Kehinde. If you go to Remo, people talk about Odeneye Kehinde. Why? Because no, he said, every program I have done, that there are things that have never occurred before. for that alone, they want to continue to enjoy. If you're doing something that nobody has ever done before, that alone gives you some level of recognition. There is nobody that can stop God from doing whatever he wants to do. As I said earlier, my sojourn into politics was miraculous, was not something I myself could still understand. So, and in everything I have done, I've always been guided by God. Because I believe that what is the essence of representation if you cannot give back to the society? Yeah, I am better than what I used to be before joining politics. But not to the extent of, not going back, not giving back to the society. I have always looked for an opportunity, a platform to be able to impart more than I was doing before. And I got that opportunity in 2011 and 2015. So I had no option, I have no excuses, but to continue to do better than even my own expectation. It was something I was prepared for. It was something I was prepared for to do. And I believe that, there's no sense in living where you are unable to impart on human beings.
Honorable Odeneye broke the no second term jinx in Ogun East Senatorial District when he was re-elected in 2015 into the 8th Assembly. Buoyed by doggedness and steadfastness, his teeming supporters who see him as the most reliable agent of change. Honorable Odeneye, he has facilitated and embarked on many developmental projects in the constituency. Such projects include construction and renovation of several schools, provision of water boreholes in various locations across the 3 local government areas that make up the federal constituency. There are also a number of solar-powered light projects for most communities, including markets.
Ìkọ́ ìkẹjọ nẹsẹ̀ ìkọ́ ayé nìkan nẹsẹ̀ nàgbára lọ́rùn.
Ṣé mọ̀ pé àwọn àgbàlagbà ló ń pòbí pé òjò ó ń pààyàn wọlé kan lẹ́ẹ̀mẹ́rin. Tójò bá pa wọlé lẹ́ẹ̀kan kan. Òjò tó máa pààyàn wọlé yẹn ni ó lè yẹ pé wá béèrè nǹkan kan ni tó bá ṣe fún ẹ. Ìgbà tó ẹjọ́ dá tó bá mú fún ẹ. Ṣé mọ̀ pé tó bá tún dé lórí kejì ó máa mú fún. Tó bá dé lórí kẹta bó bá ṣe dáadáa. Bó bá ṣe dáadáa ló máa ṣe máa lọ tó bá tún gbàpò tí ibòmí pẹ̀lú ògbọ́n inshallah mo gbà pa wọlé. Àwọn akọrin kan ní ta lẹ́yìn ìfẹ́ Ọ̀dẹ́nẹ́yẹ òun ló lè ṣe o Ọ̀dẹ́nẹ́yẹ. I won't deceive him. If he's going 20 times mo wà lé pẹ̀lú ẹ̀. This honourable Kehinde Ọ̀dẹ́nẹ́yẹ Olúwaṣẹ́gun okay is okay láyé ọmọkùnrin yìí. Let him go there to do the better. Tá bá wò láti ẹ̀yìn kò sẹ́ni tó gbé Ìjẹ̀bú lárugẹ tó yìí. Ó ti jẹ́ kí Ìjẹ̀bú mọ̀ pé àwọn tó ń lọ tẹ́lẹ̀ yẹn wọ́n fi nǹkan bò wá lójú ni. Ó ti ṣaṣọ kúrò lójú wa.
Ọba Tògúnbé ó kọrin kan pé lémẹ́nire máa ṣe o lémẹ́nire máa ṣe. Níṣẹ́ ló ìwà lọ́kàn mi pé kó máa ṣe lọ nítorí pé ẹlòmíì tó fẹ́ wá àwọn nǹkan tó lè ṣe. But òun ta ti rí iṣẹ́ ẹ̀tọ́ wáyé ló sí. Tó bá tiẹ̀ fẹ́ ṣe ẹ̀ márùn-ún nítorí wọ́n ń ṣe ẹ̀ márùn-ún ní north. So we are still at his side.
Of particular note are the 600 seats capacity ultra-modern hall, which Honorable Odeneye facilitated its construction at Tai Sholari University of Education. The food processing center at Ogbobo, equipped with all necessary machineries. The 110 computer units with internet facilities donated to the Tai Sholari University of Education.
The people of Ijebu Ode Odogbolu-Ijebu East should continue to pray for Kehinde Odeneye. This is supposed to be a starting point. Kehinde is one of those people, as far as I'm concerned, that Ogun State should be proud of, should be looking at in no distant future as a shining star from that state. That something good will come out of him, that Nigeria will be proud of, because Kehinde does not belong to Ijebu Ode alone or to his constituency alone, belong to Nigeria. Because you are elected to come and represent your people. When you get here, you are not only representing your people, what comes out of you is for the entire Nigeria. That's it. Kehinde is an asset. The people of Ogun State should be happy of having somebody like that. A futuristic leader, an upcoming one, that those people that have ruled Ogun State should be molding people like that. So that years to come. A leader is not successful until you have a good successor. These are the successors of the people of Awolowo, Bison Obanjo, Baba Oshoba, including Amosun. They're the capital of Obasanjo, the generalissimo of Nigeria.
Honorable Kehinde is the type of person that any day, anytime, you'll find him reliable, you know, and a pillar to lie on. Any day, anytime. And because I have called him at any time, I have visited the office at any time, whether he is in or he is not in, the reception he gives is the same thing that he has asked his staff to give you. So he is reliable any day, anytime. And he is always ready and caring. That I feel I am comfortable with, and I can describe him as a person that you can call upon any day, anytime.
He has also ensured that youths are encouraged to be self-reliant and sound entrepreneurs.
In 2011/12, in the first tenure, he brought 3 trailers. Inside the 3 trailers, we have the equipment, sewing machine, hairdressing machine, shoe cobbler machine. We have barbing machine with generator. And we did the first empowerment at Ogbobo. Almost 3,500 people were given sewing machine and hairdressing machine. Before giving them the hairdressing, it took them to a place where they are going to learn the job. Because he always says something that, I'm not going to give you money. I'm going to teach you how to fish, not to give you a fish. And which he did.
This initiative is to help some of our youth acquire skills in trade such as barbering, hairdressing, and fashion designing for self-employment. Today, by the special grace of God, we are graduating 500 youth who are beneficiaries of this initiative.
Gẹ́gẹ́ bí nǹkan tá à ń rí tó ti ṣe fún wa, group mi pẹ̀lẹ́ ń tó fún ní Márúwá, Gbárùkùtì group ó fún wa ní Márúwá, ó dẹ̀ lóye tó ń ta Márúwá ń gbà yẹn. Bá ti ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí ń sìn láìpẹ́ ìyá àwọn èèyàn wa bíi 6 nọ́jọ́lá náà jẹ àǹfààní ètò gèlè wíwé, ìtọ́jú ojú, ìtọ́jú ara tó jẹ àǹfààní ẹ̀ títí lọ bá àwọn tó ń ṣe shoemaker tó ń gba engine.
Ibikíbi tó bá fẹ́ lọ kó fi tọrọ wọn bá síwájú, kó dẹ̀ wo nǹkan tẹ́ pé ìtúnjẹ àwọn mẹ̀kúnnù yà, kó dẹ̀ máa fàdí fáwọn mẹ̀kúnnù. Nǹkan tó dẹ̀ lè ṣe tẹ́ pé wọ́n nígbàgbé ẹ̀ láéláé kó ṣe é. Ṣe pa owó lọ́gbà kan sàn ló kọ́ ní Cocoa House sí Ìbàdàn, ó ṣe Gbádákòdò, the first television ní kinní kan Awólọ́wọ̀ ló ṣe. Òun náà ti ṣorú ẹ o, torí èmi yìí sì tó wá lọ sí gbogbo local government 3 tẹ́ pé ó represent yẹn, kò sí tó lè dáhùn pé òṣìwọ̀n kò sí local government yẹn àfẹnẹ́ tó máa parọ́. Ara nǹkan tá dáhùn pé nǹkan àìṣe ìgbàgbé nìyẹn. Olórí president mi olórí apá sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀fín yìí kò lè rìn títì, tọ́dẹ́ náà yọ̀ rí bẹ́ẹ̀. Táwọn méjì bá tẹ̀ dáhùn pé kí ló ṣe, àwọn bí nǹkan bíi 50 dáhùn pé ẹ fẹ́ kọjá yẹn ó ìgbìyànjú fún wa. Mo dáhùn pé ó gbìyànjú.
This Ogbogbo-born politician is certainly a transformational leader and change agent who has great dreams of what legislative representation should be. He has a gift of innovative thinking, a visionary spirit, and the tenacious patience required to successfully lead meaningful socio-economic and political reform in Ijebu Ode-Odogbolu-Ijebu Northeast Federal Constituency. He continues to push forward, determined and believing in the maxim that power comes only from God.
It has always been in his mind that he should help people around him. So because of this, he thought that whatever he's getting from the National Assembly, he should be given to the people around him. He believed that people should be able to stand on his own. They should be independent. If you want to pay school fees, you should not call honorable to come and pay school fees. You should not call honorable that you have just given back to come and do naming ceremony. So because of that, he has decided that he will buy some equipment and he will train some people. Like today, we have keke marwa, we have sewing layers, we have grinding machines and others. We have motorcycles. You know, this set of people that will get these items, at least when they use it, they'll be able to get money to feed their family, to do whatsoever they want to do. So that's the motive behind this program.
Physically challenged people, disabled, àwọn leaders wọn méjèèjì ní wọn máa gba mẹ́rìnwá yìí lọ́wọ́ deputy governor wọ́n máa lò ó fún láti pa owó sí àpò ẹgbẹ́ àwọn physically challenged láti lè máa fún wọn ní oúnjẹ díẹ̀ ní orúkọ Odeneye Kehinde àti àwọn ẹ̀. Ní orúkọ Honorable Kehinde Odeneye ti Ijebu Ode-Odogbolu-Ijebu Northeast àti ti Ode-Odogbolu constituency. Mo fẹ́ fi kọ́kọ́rọ́ márùn-ún ẹ̀ mo fẹ́ fà lé yín lọ́wọ́ láti lò ó ẹ̀jẹ̀ ní pé ẹ̀lò dáadáa láti fi ní pé ẹ̀rí nǹkan díẹ̀ mú lọ́lé nínú ẹ̀. Ọlọ́run àtúbọ̀ ṣe ìtóbi eléyìí wá.
Because of all the people that have been representing us in the House of Representatives at Abuja, I can say that there is no one that has done half of what he has done. With the empowerment, with the returning back to the people to give us what is happening at Abuja, giving us a best of what is going on in politics. So this made everybody to like him, and he's very respectful. He's very respectful. And there is no time that we shall be contesting that we will not have more than 10 contestants vying for a House of Representatives. But God being on his side, and because of his past performances, he was able to grab it. If anybody say that he's the one who gave him, I will say no. It is only the God Almighty that enhances to him.
We've not seen any person doing as much empowerment as he has done. Few days ago, his wife complimented him by touching the lives of the aged. Who can forget that kind of person? When he started, he lit his bushel and hid it under the table. We have told him that that is not how politics is played. No matter how humble he is, he should let people know what he has done. He should call the party to everything, the opening or the closing or everything that he does. Sometimes ago, we had gone to Mulipa High School. Another time, he had built a dispensary in Ogbogbo. All those things. It's when people are aware of what he has done that they will give him credit for it. Otherwise, somebody else will just be thinking, this is local government doing, or this is state doing. or this is just something somebody's doing. So once he has done that, I'm not saying that he should be blowing his own trumpet, but in politics, if you don't blow your trumpet, who blows it for you? So he has assimilated a little bit of all those, and he's doing very, very well. We are very, very proud.
Today, his supporters and opponents alike regard him as a determined, visionary, goal-oriented, and very caring leader who has that special something for every member of his constituency.
I do not limit these programs to APC members alone, because I'm representing everybody in Ijebu Ode-Odogbolu and Ijebu Northeast. So every party members, including PDP, Labour Party, UPN, SDP, all parties and APC have always been involved in my programs.
If I were to be in position, I will even tell the constituents that candidates are supposed not to even go for election. If there's a way, just give him go back. Don't even contest. What I mean, no contest with you. Just go and take the form, submit it. Even other parties, to tell them, you have gotten a person that can stand the test of time. It can stand the integrity test anywhere. Send candidates for an assignment, you just go and sleep. What else? He's a good representative of his people. He's a good representative of Yorubas. He's a good representative of Nigerian youth and a good politician.
The people of Ijebu Ode, the people of his constituency, you know, to hold Honorable Odeneye in high esteem and to bring him back and back and back because he's the right person.
The many achievements of Honorable Odeneye are a testimony of his love for service to humanity and God. He remains an example of what redefined political representation should be. Certainly, Honorable Odeneye is making the APC's change mantra register more positively on the minds of the people of his constituency.
If you are there yesterday, as I have said, there is no leader of Ijebu Ode that were not there when the wife was giving the food items to the elder people yesterday. Alhaji Elias was there, I was there as a leader, Alausa was there, the chairman of Ijebu Ode South was there, the chairman of Ijebu Ode local government, Oduwole, or the Akshay Kuduwole were all there, and the women's leaders and co, many of them like that. So automatically, if they are not in the support, they will give one excuse or the other. That please, I don't want people to know me with this guy because I'm not going to work for him for the third time. If Odeneye comes back today, Alhaji mo ti gbé padà o, ẹ gbà mí ẹ̀yin lọ gbàgbà tó ń gbà àdúgbò o, kìíní nǹkan o, òun fẹ́ lọ lẹ́lẹ́kẹta. It is not by my power. It is by the power of God and the people that are going to vote for him. We know how we did it the last time. We know how we can do it again this time around. By rallying other people, Odeneye to today o, only come by okay on the back show. Show one day I go in and I know they would give me the answer that I would like to hear. And we have said it. God is there.
It is the grace of the Lord that is sustaining him, that is even engineering his program. Wọ́n bá ní pé ọgbọ́n ti ẹni kò ní nǹkankan. Wọ́n bá ní ìwé tó kà ní kò ní nǹkankan. Ọlọ́run bá kàn tọ́ sọ́nà ni bó dẹ̀ ṣe ń rìn Ọlọ́run bá lóye. And ìwà àti iṣẹ́ ẹ̀ ó dẹ̀ tẹ́ àwọn tájọ ìwà nínú ẹgbẹ́ ó tẹ́ wa lọ́rùn. Èèyàn lè tẹ́ gbogbo ayé lọ́rùn. Lẹ́nu ìgbà tó bá ti tẹ́ majority lọ́rùn nínú òṣèlú, God is on your side.
So far, it's been a jolly good ride. In the face of mounting expectations, Honorable Odeneye is confident that, with the people solidly behind him,
I have several days that I've been very happy being in politics. But the first one was the day I won the general election in 2011. Because why I said that is because a lot of people, they don't even believe I was going to win. When I first came into it and I joined the race as an aspirant, a lot of people did not give me a chance. And people felt, oh, who is this chartered accountant that was never in politics before and coming to join politics? Are we sure he will be able to do anything? Are we sure he will be able to achieve? Nobody gave me the opportunity. But some leaders believe that because my local government has not gotten the opportunity, being given the ticket to represent the constituency, that we should be given the opportunity, and I was the one available representing my local government then as an aspirant. So, yes, I was happy given the ticket, but you see, winning the election itself was very good. I was so happy. It was a very joyful day, and I was so grateful to God and the people of Ijebu Ode-Odogbolu and Ijebu Northeast. Yeah, but I knew that we were going to win as a party the day we welcomed Olusegun Osunbagbaje to Abeokuta from Lagos then. We organized a rally welcoming him from Lagos back to Abeokuta, you know, as our leader of the party and as a national leader of the party too. So that particular day, we had several cars. The acceptance of the people, even down to little ones holding brooms here and there. I had this premonition that yes, ACN, Action Congress of Nigeria then, was going to win, because the crowd was just too much. People were tired of the PDP government, and they saw in ACN then as an alternative, the best alternative. There were other parties as at that point in time, but people saw the best alternative in ACN. So that particular day, even before the general election, we got that signal that we were going to win. We got that signal that people accepted us. We got that signal that people wanted a change. So it was the best of time that we came out. And I'm happy that I was part of that revolution that brought in a change to Ogun State. I don't think I've ever regretted joining politics. And there's never been a day that I regretted taking that action. And the reason is simple. The reason is that I believe that God Himself actually planned this journey. And that is why I haven't gotten any regret. Sometimes I may not have much money on me, and people feel that I have so much money. Sometimes I don't feel happy when I'm supposed to do more for the people and I don't have that resources to be able to do. Those times I feel bad. But not that I actually regretted joining politics, because it is what I wanted. I wanted to put smiles on the faces of the people, and God gave me a platform, a bigger platform that was different from, that is totally different from what I was even envisaging, what I was even expecting, what I was even looking at. So, and it has always been my joy, because what I promised people, I have been able, God has enabled me to do those things. That is, putting smiles on the faces of the people, giving surprises to people, because nobody gave me the opportunity and chance that I would be able to do it. So it's always giving me that joy. Every time I hear comments of the people, I see the smiles on the faces of the people. Every time I organize one program or the other, and the people comment, it gives me joy. So there's never been any time that I regretted ever joining politics.
Ijebu Ode-Odogbolu-Ijebu Northeast Federal Constituency will continue to know progress and get a full dose of democratic dividends. He says collectively, they are moving the constituency to the next level.
Nothing too magical. I continue to be who I am. I continue to empower my people. I continue to use my opportunities to bring back to the society. I continue to use my position to facilitate programs and infrastructural development to my constituency. I will, as I promise, do my best for the people of Ijebu Ode-Odogbolu and Ijebu Northeast. So that is my promise to them, and I will continue, even up to the last day of my presence in National Assembly. That is what I promise to give, and that is what I will continue to do.
Well done, our amiable representative, Honorable Odeneye Kehinde Olusegun, for transforming our constituency into the envy of all.
Odeneye Kehinde is okay for me.
Okay is okay.
Okay is okay.
Okay is okay.
Okay is okay.
He's okay.
Okay is okay. Always okay.
Kehinde is okay for me. Kehinde is okay for the state. Kehinde is okay for Nigeria.